Your child is screaming over the wrong cup. You gave them blue, but somehow it's the wrong blue. And now you're trapped in that familiar spiral. Logic fails. Distraction fails. Walking away only makes it worse. 2. But what happens next is the part most parents get wrong. You try to fix it fast. Control it. Stop the noise. And that's exactly when it escalates. But what if I told you that Korean families discovered something about the nervous system that changes everything? Something about how to actually diffuse a meltdown instead of fueling it. And it works in under 60 seconds. Most parents are accidentally making tantrums worse every single time, but you won't be one of them after today. Here's what happens when your instinct is to fix it fast. You correct? You redirect. You rationalize. Being ridiculous. Calm down, we don't cry over spilled milk. And here's what you probably don't realize. When you come in with control, your child's brain reads it as a threat. The fear center activates. They dig in harder. What could have been a 30-second moment becomes 10 minutes of pure chaos. And they're learning a dangerous lesson. Big feelings get you in trouble. So, you either hide them or you scream louder to break through. If you've done this, if you've felt that panic rising and responded with control, you're not broken. You're human. This is what we were all taught. But here's where one culture figured out something completely different. In Korean families, there's a concept called jong. It's hard to translate, but it's something like emotional harmony, deep empathy, and a shared presence. And it completely flips how parents respond when their children are overwhelmed. Picture this, a Korean grandmother watching her grandson scream over a broken toy. She doesn't speak. She doesn't correct. She just sits beside him, puts a hand on his back, and breathes. And within seconds, his crying shifts. It's like watching a storm pass. That's jong in action. Korean parents don't rush to fix emotion. They absorb it first because they understand something fundamental about the nervous system. Shit. When you stay calm, your child borrows your calm. Your body teaches their body how to regulate. When you panic, they panic harder. When you slow down, they naturally slow down, too. This is a powerful process called co-regulation. Your child's brain can't calm itself down yet, so it syncs with yours. Slow presence is always faster than quick fixes. That's the foundation of what we're about to learn. So, let's call this method the jong pause. It's called a pause because the first move is completely counterintuitive. You stop trying to stop the tantrum. You pause, you lower your entire energy. You create a calm space around your child. And I need to warn you, this first step will feel completely wrong. Every instinct will scream at you to do the opposite. And that's exactly why it works. Oh, I'm going to show you 5 simple steps. And I want you to follow along with the timing because when you see how fast this actually works, you'll understand why Korean parents often look so unshaken. Ready? 60 seconds. That's all we need. That's all we need. Let's count it down together. Step 1. Lower your energy and your body. The instant you see the meltdown coming, or even when it's already happening, you do 3 things at once. First, take a real deep breath. Not a shallow, anxious one. A full belly breath. Second, physically drop your shoulders. Let the tension go. Third, crouch down to their eye level. You're not towering over them. You're meeting them where they are. Signals safety, not threat. It tells their brain, I'm with you, not against you. Step 2. The silent connection. For the next 15 seconds, you say nothing. 0 words. Instead, you offer a calm, steady physical touch. A gentle hand on their back, on their arm, or just being near them. Don't pat, don't rub, just a still, warm presence. This nonverbal communication is more powerful than any words you could say. It's pure empathy. It says, I'm here. Okay. You're not alone in this big feeling. You're just holding space for the storm to pass through them. Step 3. Match their breath. Now, listen to their breathing. Is it fast and ragged? Without saying a word, start breathing slowly and audibly yourself. A gentle whoosh as you exhale. Your calm rhythm is like a beacon for their nervous system. They will subconsciously start to match your pace. This is co-regulation happening in real time. You're not telling them to calm down. Your body is showing their body how. This is where the magic really starts to happen. 2. You'll notice the sobs begin to soften. Step 4. Whisper one word. After about 45 seconds, when the storm has subsided a bit, you whisper one simple, validating word. Not a sentence, not a question. Just one word that names their feeling. Sad, frustrated, angry. This tells them you understand. You're not judging the feeling. You're acknowledging it. It gives them a name for their internal chaos, which is incredibly organizing for a young brain. The feeling is no longer a monster. It's just sadness. Step 5. The gentle pivot. Now, at the 60-second mark, once they are calm and connected to you, you can offer a simple, quiet solution. Not a lecture. Not a lesson. Just a bridge out of the moment. Let's find the other blue cup together. Or, how about a hug first? The crisis is over. The connection is rebuilt. And you've just taught your child that big feelings are safe with you, that they can be managed, and that you are their anchor. This isn't about giving in. It's about connecting before correcting. It's the Jung pause. Try. He'll go from feeling helpless to feeling empowered. You'll stop fueling the fire and start becoming the calm in their storm. This is how you build true emotional resilience in your child, one tantrum at a time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights that can change your family's life. Fave. Ever feel like you're negotiating with a tiny, irrational dictator when your child has a meltdown? What if I told you there's a science-backed 5-step method that can de-escalate almost any tantrum in just 60 seconds? It's not magic. It's neuroscience. And it works. Step 1 is the crouch and breathe. Get down to your child's eye level, but keep a bit of distance, about arm's length. Now, take one deep, visible breath. Inhale, exhale. When you do this, something powerful shifts. Your child's brain reads this combination of lowering your body and breathing calmly as, I'm safe. This person isn't a threat. They're with me. The amygdala, their brain's fear center, starts to downshift. This takes just 10 seconds. We have 50 to go. Step 2. Silent connection. You're at their eye level now. Don't speak yet. Just make gentle eye contact. Let them see that you're grounded, that you're not angry, that you're simply there. Your child is watching you. Their body is watching you, and they're literally syncing up with what they see. Spend 3 to 5 seconds just breathing together without any words. 45 seconds left. Step 3 is the gentle touch. Still without words. You might lightly hold their hand or rest your palm on their shoulder or back. Some children will lean into this immediately. Others might need a moment, and some won't want to be touched at all. That's okay. You adapt. The core idea stays the same. They feel your calm, reassuring presence. Neurologically, your steady touch is sending a direct message to their brain. This feeling is survivable. You're safe. I'm not leaving you. Many tantrums de-escalate right here. you'll actually feel the tension leave their little body. They stop fighting because they feel seen and supported, not alone. This step takes about 10 to 15 seconds. 30 to go. Let's see how this works in real life. Imagine your child screams because you cut their sandwich the wrong way. The old way might be to say, "Stop being ridiculous." It tastes the same, right? And they just scream louder. With this new approach, during the same sandwich crisis, you crouch down, take a deep breath, and gently touch their shoulder. You say nothing. You just watch as their shoulders drop and their fists unclench. The intensity shifts before they've even stopped crying. Step 4. Name the feeling. Now, and only now, you can speak. You don't explain or lecture. You simply witness their emotion. You're really upset right now. You wanted the sandwich whole, and now it's cut. That's so frustrating. Keep it simple, with no judgment in your voice. This is where everything changes, because your child feels understood, not corrected. And when a child feels understood, the need to keep screaming vanishes. They've been heard. Let's take another example. Your child is crying over a broken toy. You've already moved through steps 1, 2, 3. Now, you say, "That toy broke, and you're really sad about that." The crying might actually get louder for a moment. That's a good thing. That's a release. It means their nervous system is processing the emotion, not escalating. This step takes about 10 to 15 seconds. We have 15 to go. Finally, step 5. Breathe together. You invite them into the next moment. It's not a command, it's an invitation. Let's take some deep breaths together. When you're ready, we can figure this out. Notice that word, together. You're not fixing it for them. You're creating a space where you can solve the problem as a team. This simple, 60-second sequence transforms a moment of chaos into a moment of connection. It builds emotional intelligence and strengthens your bond. It teaches your child that big feelings are okay and that they have a safe harbor in you. Try this the next time a storm hits. You might be surprised at how quickly the sun comes out. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe for more parenting insights. When your child is having a tantrum, what if instead of sending them away to calm down, you stayed present with them? This one change teaches something crucial. When I'm overwhelmed, I'm not alone. I don't have to stay stuck. You're still there. You're still with them. You are both moving through this together. Imagine this. The tantrum softens. The frantic energy shifts to something manageable. The feeling of being alone transforms into feeling connected. That can happen in just 60 seconds. In that single minute, you stopped adding stress. Your own calm body signaled safety. You validated their emotion instead of fighting it. And their nervous system literally borrowed your calm. Buzz, you didn't just end a tantrum. You didn't just end a tantrum. You taught their brain a new pattern. 4. When your child has a meltdown, the emotional part of their brain completely hijacks the logical part. That's why reasoning just bounces off and explanations don't work. What does get through is felt safety, your calm presence, and emotional achievement. Once they feel that safety, their logical brain comes back online. Now they can think. Now they can process. Now they are actually available to learn from the situation. The real payoff is that you're rewiring how their brain handles big emotions. Over time, sometimes in just a few days, tantrums become less frequent and less intense. This isn't because you're controlling them, but because their brain is learning that emotions can be survived. They're not dangerous. I can move through them. And that new pattern compounds. Now, I know what you might be thinking. What if it doesn't work right away? Let me show you exactly what to expect. Day 1. You try this, and your child might actually scream louder. They're confused because you're responding differently. You're staying calm while they are escalating. Don't see this as failure. See it as the teaching moment. By day 3, the crying might sound different, less frantic, more like a release. They're starting to trust this new pattern. Then by day 5, your child has a meltdown but recovers in half the time. 2. And when they're calm, they might come to you for a hug instead of pushing you away. This isn't magic. It's pattern training. And patterns take consistency, not perfection. You're retraining a nervous system that's been wired for reactivity, likely because it has been met with reactivity. That rewiring takes repetition. Most parents report genuine shifts within 3 to 5 days of gentle, consistent practice. Real, observable changes. Let me tell you what this can look like 6 months in. Your child comes home from school, throws their backpack down, and bursts into tears. You don't even know why yet. The old you might have said, "What happened?" Why are you crying? Use your words. Banal. You just crouch down, you breathe, you place a hand on their shoulder, and you wait. Within seconds, they crawl into your lap and the whole story comes tumbling out. The friend who said something mean, the game they weren't included in. They tell you because they know you can handle their big feelings. You've proven it over and over in those 60-second moments. That's not just tantrum management. That's trust. That's emotional security. That's the foundation of who they'll become. Your child's tantrums don't just become shorter, they become rarer. Because they learn something most of us never did, that their biggest feelings do push their parents away. That emotion doesn't mean abandonment. That they can fall apart and still be completely loved. You'll notice it in small ways at first. They'll come to you faster when they're upset. They'll cry instead of rage. They'll let you help. That's not obedience. That's trust. Tantrums that used to last 15 minutes are over in 3. The rage that used to escalate now de-escalates. The little body learns a new pattern. And you get something back too. You get to be the steady ground instead of part of the chaos. You get to model how emotions actually work. You become the calm your child needs, and they become the emotionally secure person you want them to be. So here's your challenge. The next time your child melts down, and it will probably be today, try something radical. Don't fix it. Don't stop it. Don't control it. Just pause. Drop your own energy, lower your body. Meet their eyes without words. Touch their shoulder gently. Name what you think they're feeling, and just breathe together. Set a timer for 1 minute if you want. Watch how fast it works. Remember the blue cup from the beginning? The one that was the wrong shade of blue. With this approach, it's still the wrong cup. The sandwich is still cut wrong. The toy is still broken. Okay? But your child learns something far more valuable than getting what they want. They learn that their biggest feelings don't push you away. They learn that they are safe even when they are not okay. That you are the steady ground beneath their feet. And that changes everything. 2. Your child won't remember every single tantrum, but they will absolutely remember how you made them feel when they were at their worst. So choose. Choose to be the calm they need, starting in the next 60 seconds. Then come back and tell me what shifted. Comment below and share your story, because this method works. Not perfectly, but genuinely and reliably, in a way that transforms both of you. You've got this. Thanks for watching.